All right, guys, we got 48 orders going out for $1,223, and then we have 7 on Poshmark for about $140. So let's get to pulling these orders, guys. What's going on, everybody? My name is Marcus. Welcome back to another video. Today's going to be a what sold video where I show you guys what I'm selling inside my business to sell 6 figures a year on eBay and just a few thousand on Poshmark. But either way that goes, hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully you guys had great sales over the weekend. My sales were pretty mundane, but hey, you know, still 48 going out for over $1,000, so not too bad in the grand scheme of things. It could be a lot worse. Either way it goes, I'm still thankful for what I have. So we're gonna jump into the sales, show you guys what sold over the weekend. Today is Sunday. It's about 3 o'clock, so there's plenty of time for me to make some more sales. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys what I got going out so far, and then if you guys follow me on Instagram, I'll post in the morning what the final numbers for the weekend were on both platforms. So let's jump into these orders. Today was a really good day. If you guys don't know, I'm a Christian and I'm full-fledged, all out, sold out for Jesus. I live my life for him. Today was really great at church, man. Had a great prophetic word spoke over my life, and pretty much what the word was to sacrifice everything for Jesus. So I don't know what that means for me, for eBay, for this channel, but if the Lord asked me to give it all up for him, I definitely would. So with that being said, enjoy me while you guys got me, just in case I have to give it all up. First item going out is a pair of Ralph Lauren jeans, number 10319. So Lauren Jeans Company corduroy pants, women's size 4. These sold for $20. Okay, I'll see you. They took forever to sell though, so a lot of polo stuff, guys, is not worth picking up. A lot of Ralph Lauren, Lauren Jeans Company, Polo Jeans Company is not worth picking up. Just because it's got polo in the name doesn't necessarily mean it's going to sell fast or for good money. You got to get the right stuff, guys, and this was not the right stuff. However, it did sell for a decent amount of money. All right, Outer Banks shirt, men's medium, sold for $20, just on a Comfort Colors tag. And we have a camo shirt. I don't know what brand this is, but it does say Advantage Max 1, so I'm sure that is I think that is a real tree pattern. I just called it a camo shirt, and it sold for $10. Got a lot of $10 offer sales going out today. $10 offers from buyers that I accepted going out today, but I'm just thankful to be getting some of these old lower tier items moved and being able to replace those with items that sell for more money. This is a holiday time sweatshirt, got like the snowflake on it for the Christmas season. Women's 14W, sold for $17. Mizzou hoodie, this is a men's large, that sold for a best offer of $15. And we got these Arizona Wildcats basketball shorts, sold for $16. That's a men's medium. So like I said, guys, a lot of lower tier items going out today. Just glad to be able to get the ball rolling on those sales and to be able to just move some inventory without giving it away on a 70% off markdown sale. So how's sales going for you guys? What is the weekend looking like for you all? Noticing that a lot of people in our Patreon are starting to sell a lot of winter based attire. And yeah, that's a great time of year right now. Obviously, as it's getting cold outside, is to start focusing on picking up stuff that's going to sell quicker. But with that being said, you kind of want to be able to focus, if you don't have the space, you want to be focusing on high ASP or high sell-through items anyway, along with high ASP. At least, you know, my business, that's what I'm trying to focus on. Because whereas I sold a lot of items for like $10, that's just the long game. You can make money that way, but it's a game of volume versus a game of just being smarter and wiser with the items that you pick up to be able to make more money off less effort. So hopefully you guys aren't striving out there playing the long game and the volume game. This item is another one of those items. Gap shirt, men's extra large, sold for $9. Not a lot of money being made off that. $14,796. So while, you know, yeah, that's still a sell, and a sell is a sell, it's not the same thing. Whereas if I was to just sell a $25 t-shirt, 14,796, 14,796. But, you know, thankful that I can store a lot of items, and it doesn't really take up a lot of space to hold this t-shirt. Sold for $9, like I said. You know, would I pick up a Gap t-shirt again? Nah, probably not unless it's vintage and it's gonna go for good money. 14,857 is a pair of women's Talbot's jeans. 14,857. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. I think that's these corduroy pants. Boom. These are a women's 4 petite. They sold for $14.40. That was an offer from a buyer. Wasn't full price because I never would price anything at $14.40. That's for sure. So I want to get into some comments and questions from the most recent videos and share with you guys some of the information that I feel would be most valuable to you guys. Okay, so this question is from Sienna Herrera. Says, do you have a video talking about running coupons? Is it smart to run them or just wait for items to sell? And what is my thoughts on offer or best offer versus no offer? So for the first part of that, I don't have any videos exclusively talking about just how to run a coupon, but I've gone over it in detail inside of videos. Maybe I can go into the videos and clip out a segment and try to make it. I don't really know how to do all that. I'm not that tech savvy, but I'll try to figure it out. And if I don't figure it out, then I'll just have to make a separate video, like a short video on how to do it. But essentially, you want to try to offer the buyer a coupon that's going to net you a decent amount of money still, but give the buyer a good price. It's just an advantage to stand out over the next seller that isn't running them. I am not running coupons right now. I was running a 20% off coupon, but with me right now trying to figure out the best way to pivot and raise my ASP, one of the things that went was the coupon. Now, the only reason why I stopped running the coupon is because I let it time out and didn't realize that for almost a month and a half I hadn't been running one, and sales didn't slow down any. So and now obviously there's going to be items that still sell on sale because I'm going to get an offer for it, or you know, something like that. But when it comes down to an item that's in enough demand, you don't need to run a coupon on it. You know, you want to learn how to sell an item without all the bells and whistles that the promotions tabs offers, or the, you know, the markdown sales and all that stuff that comes with it from the marketing tab. If you're relying on running markdowns, offering coupons, sending offers and stuff like that to sell the bulk of your items might not be the greatest. Now, I'm not going to say that they're not good items, but they might not be the greatest if you got to pull out all these bells and whistles and pull out all the stops just to get them to move. And I'm learning that within my own store, because all last year and, you know, half of a year before that, I was just picking up items because the sell-through was either good on them at the time and that it's not good on it anymore. Those items were in style, or either those items met a metric that I thought was okay at the time, right? So like, I was okay with selling items for $12 and $15 because I was planning on doing a significant amount of volume. Unless you got a team of employees behind you, I wouldn't recommend anybody doing that. So you would go to your overview page, go to this marketing tab, select promotions, and then once that screen loads, you can go from there. This blue button right here that says create a promotion, right here, you'll click that. You'll go down to the option right here that says coupon. You'll select that, and then from here, what you're going to do is you're going to give your coupon code a name. We're just going to type in some weird stuff, and then we will make it a public coupon, right? Because you want it to be public so everybody can see it. And then you select your discount amount. I'm gonna, for this example, just leave it at 20%, right? the maximum amount of savings, let's just say we don't want nobody to save more than 40 bucks. It's going to limit giving away an expensive item, and then we will use whatever the first photo that we have is. Select the start date, and the start date right here is going to start immediately, so I don't really need this. And the end date is going to be a month from, well, it says 11/19. We'll just use that as the option for now. And then so over here is going to be the coupon summary. It's a public coupon, 20% off. Maximum savings is 40% or $40 per coupon. Unlimited uses per buyer, because I want as many people to use it as possible. Applies to all items, and it starts immediately and ends on the 19th. And then you would just press launch coupon down here, and that would be how you would do a coupon. So like I said, I'm not going to actually run this coupon because I don't really need one, and that's how you do it. So hopefully that helps. And then my idea or my opinion on best offer is I feel like everybody should run best offer, because what if your item's overpriced and you just don't know any better because you don't know how to look up sold comps? So I suggested everybody use best offer as a way to give the buyer an option to buy the item at the price you don't have it listed at. So you never know what a buyer wants to buy it at. Case in point, I had an item listed for 25 bucks earlier. Somebody sent me an offer for 21 and I accepted it. But what if I didn't have that option on? I would have missed out on that sale. So sorry about the long, outdrawn explanation, but that's my answer. Okay, so these are a pair of Zella leggings, women's medium, sold for $13.60. Got some J. Crew pajama pants, men's medium, sold for $9. Nike hoodie, men's medium, sold for $11. Then we have Old Navy button-up shirt. This is a women's small, and it sold for $12. Then we got an American Eagle hoodie, or a American Eagle sweatshirt, women's medium, and that sold for $10. It's just a plain blank sweatshirt. So like I said, guys, a lot of lower dollar items selling, but it is what it is. I can't really change the fact that I loaded the store up with low tier items that don't sell for a lot of money. You know, that's not something I can change. Moving forward, I can replace these items with good quality items that sell for a lot more money. Old Navy khaki shorts, men's size 30, sold for $12. Vintage Tory Richards Hawaiian shirt, men's medium. I never even heard of this brand, man, but there's the tag if you guys find it. This sold for $25. Hawaii floral type pattern stuff, selling in the winter time. Then we have here a Hanes beefy tee. What is this? Then we have here a world famous on-set Charlie Speed shop. I don't know what that even is, guys. Chattanooga, Tennessee location, sold for $16. That's a men's large. American Ragseed, not the greatest of brands. You know, it'll sell for okay money, but it's got a slow sell through. This shirt sold for $15. That's a men's large. And we have Chico's pants. These are a women's, let's see here, women's size 3, sold for $12. So big shout out to the winners of the gyro pack giveaway that I did on Tuesday's live stream. I will be doing that every Tuesday, so catch me next Tuesday on the live stream for another giveaway. But you two, the ones that won, your order has been shipped. You guys should be receiving your supplies any day now. And if you guys do want supplies from gyro pack, there's a 10% discount code in the description, or you guys can just go to gyro pack yourself and just use it without the discount code. But what sense does that make? But you know, that's what I've been using as far as shipping supplies lately, besides the USPS free supplies for priority mail. All right, guys, we got a Carhartt shirt, men's large, sold for $15. That is stained and kind of thrashed. Under Armour hoodie, women's large, sold for $10. This is a pair of Levi's like cargo work pants, sold for $12. That's a men's 34-30. Culver's. You guys got Culver's where you live at? This is a Culver's employee shirt, men's medium, and it sold for $15. This is a pair of Under Armour, like just running shorts, athletic shorts, men's small, sold for 10 bucks. All right, we got some Express Kingston jeans. These sold for $18. It's a men's 34-30. Got some Under Armour like khaki joggers. These sold for 16 bucks, men's extra large. These are Banana Republic jeans, men's 32-30, sold for 16 bucks. This is a Amelia Island hoodie, men's small, sold for 20 bucks. These destination things sell pretty decent for me. These are True Spec pants, men's 34-30, sold for 16 bucks. And then these are Big Star jeans, men's 32, sold for $30. Now I got asked by a subscriber of the channel, someone that's fairly new to the channel, and asked me how I make money off of the items that are like selling for under 20 bucks. The biggest way that I make money off of selling these items for, you know, under 20 bucks is I have a buy cost of $1.54 per item because I shop at the bins. All year long I've been shopping at the bins, so even when I do pay up for items that I go to the thrift store, which is a rare occurrence that I go to the actual thrift store and pay up for a pair an item, but when I do that, I average in the buy cost all year long. So every item that I bought versus the amount of money that I've spent all year long, I just do the equation, and that brings me to a buy cost of $1.54 per item. So even on an item where I've sold for 20 bucks, I'll make some money off of. Even on an item where I sell for 16 bucks, I'll make some money on. On an item where I sell for 30 bucks, I'll just make even more money on it. But the thing about it is, when you're selling items for under 20 bucks, you got to do volume, right? So off of a $16 sell, I'm not going to make nothing but probably about 10, 11 bucks off that. While that adds up in the grand scheme of things, I'd have to sell 30 of those in a day just to make, you know, $300 in a day. So the goal is to be selling more $30 items than, let's say, a $16 item, right? Because obviously I'm going to make much more money off selling an item for 30 than I am if I sell an item for 16. So that's just, you know, the way that it falls, because I pay $1.54 per item, and so my selling costs are lower than, you know, so say if I was to be doing a 20% off coupon, 70% off markdown sale, and then promoting it 10%, then I'm going to be giving away a lot of those profits. Now I'm not doing markdown sales, I'm not running the 20% off coupon, and I'm also not promoting at 10% anymore. I'm promoting at 8%. So this item is still probably at a 10% promoter rate because I just started doing 8, but, you know, not too far behind. So I don't know, there's just tons of different things that you can do to maximize your results inside your store. The best way to do it is to sell items for above 20 bucks, obviously, but that's not the business model that I've been spending on my whole store for the longest amount of time. Now I'm focusing on items that sell for more money. So these lower dollar sales, while they still will be around, there will be much more less of them coming up in about the next 6 months of the store just cycling out of older items. You guys will start to see a lot higher sales prices than the lower dollar sales prices. However, like I said, it's going to take me a couple years probably to move through all these lower tier items. Next item is 21399. 21399. These are a pair of Champion sweatpants, men's 2XL. They sold for 13 bucks. And we got a South Pole shirt, 21456. 21456. Now this thing right here, guys, I had like 20 something watchers on this thing. It was crazy, and I don't even think, you know, it's anything that special, right? This shirt sold for 25 bucks, full price sale. Like I said, man, there was 25 something watchers on this thing. It just goes to show you, man, when it's something that's in demand, there's gonna be a lot of traction on it. And it sold really quick too, so 25 bucks off that shirt. Really thankful for that. Next item is 21469. Now I know that I undersold this a little bit. I did accept an offer on this. This is a vintage, made in the USA Carhartt jacket, paint all over it. The sleeves are torn, as you can see. Made in the USA. I sold it for 70 bucks. I had it listed for 100, and I took a best offer because I was having a slow day. So either way it goes, 70 bucks is still 70 bucks. And I know I could have sold it for more. Tear me apart in the comments, it's all good. This is a high visibility hoodie, men's extra large, sold for 18 bucks. And we have 21513. This is a scrub top with some frogs on it. This is a Scrub Star brand. Women's 2XL sold for 11 bucks. So super thankful for some of these sales to be going out. Now these sales help the grand total be a lot better, because obviously selling stuff for 16 and 12 bucks and things like that, 10 bucks is not what I prefer to be doing, but you know, you gotta take what you can get. And if you guys want to get your inventory system in store or in shape to where you can store a lot of items, check the Amazon affiliate links down below, guys, where I have links for all the products that I use in my business. Now, I did have a viewer of the channel tell me that they watch on an iPad. If you guys watch on an iPad or like an Apple TV or something where you can't go down and check the links out, that's fine. You guys can just go to Amazon and buy the links or buy the products without the links. You don't have to use YouTuber's links. It's just the easy way to make it more searchable for you, I guess. Plus, we just get a blessing of a kickback, but we don't need it. You know, we're still thankful for you guys watching the content regardless, whether you use a link or not. Got these newer tags, women's LL Bean pants, size 10 medium, tall. These sold for $21. This is a vintage Papa's leather biker vest. That's sold for a best offer of 20 bucks. If you guys aren't picking this brand up, really want to be on the lookout for it. It's called Top Heavy. It's vintage, and this is a boys hoodie, and it's sold for a best offer of 35 bucks. I did have it listed for 45, and I accepted the offer of 35. This is a nothing special Eddie Bauer button-up shirt, sold for 16 bucks, men's 2 extra large. Now the rest of these items are going to be items that would have been on sale for 70% off, but sold for a higher price because I stopped the markdown sale. So you guys don't have to do this, right? I'm not encouraging anyone to do this. I've just seen multiple people have decent results that have the space to be able to hold on to items for them to just sell for closer to what they're asked for. Now, keep in mind, if your price is just egregious and it's not a smart price to have, you're probably never going to sell that item. Case in point, like when I first got into this game, I would list like used Victoria's Secret sweatpants for like 35 bucks, right? Because I used to buy all my girlfriend's Victoria's Secret, and I knew what the stuff cost brand new. So I was like, well, used, it should cost like half of what I pay for it in the store, right? But that ain't how it works, guys. Like, there's people out there that you go to their yard sales, or you know, you see them selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and they're like worn once, worn twice, like new, you know, and they have these ideas in their head of what the item's worth based off what they paid for it or the emotional attachment that they have to it. So if you're overpricing your items based off your emotions or what type of romance you have with this brand and the value that you place on it, you're probably not going to be able to sell those items for the price that you have them listed at. So be logical, check sold comps, and compare your information to the item that you have and list your item accordingly. So with that being said, I sold some items that would have been marked down to pennies, nothing. Now they still sold for very low because these were items that I didn't have listed very high, and I'll go over them with you right now. $23.49. All right, so this is a PGA Tour polo shirt, sold for $12.80. I had that listed for 15 bucks. Got these Gap jeans. Nope, that's not it. Got these Gap jeans. These are and that PGA shirt was a men's extra large. This is a pair of Gap jeans, women's 25R, sold for $8. And then I got a message from the buyer saying, thank you for accepting this offer. I have cancer and I've lost a lot of weight, and buying new clothes because I'm much smaller is getting expensive. And so this is a blessing for someone that's sick with cancer. My heart goes out to them. And they didn't, you know, message me like, hey, I have cancer, can you sell me these for cheap? You know what I mean? But I'm thankful that I accepted the offer, because it was an older item, but I'm thankful that I was able to accept the offer. And then it turns out to be such a blessing to someone, because I can only imagine how expensive cancer treatment is. So my heart goes out to that person. These are Nike shorts. Let's see here. Nike shorts sold for 12 bucks. Had those listed for 15. That is a men's medium. Had this American Eagle shirt, women's small, sold for $9.60. That was listed for 15 bucks. And I got these shorts that were listed for $8. What brand is this? Field and Stream. They sold for 5 bucks. Not sure if there was something wrong with those or not, but just glad to see them go, because Field and Stream is not the greatest of brands. And now I'm going to get into these Poshmark orders, guys. If you guys have used the Vendu code to get 25% off your first month, big shout out to you guys. Really appreciate the support, and thankful that you guys are kind of trying to take, you know, some of this reselling stuff into your own hands, and get some of your items cross-listed, right? So for me, Vendu has helped me cross-list almost 4,000, just slightly over 4,000 items in the first month and a half. I started listing on the 15th, so yeah, about a month and a half, and I made over $3,000, $4,000 just cross-listing to Poshmark. So really thankful for that. Really glad to have some traction going. If you guys are going to join with the link, but then ask for the unlimited plan, so you guys can maximize your results over there on Vendu and not have to pay a bunch of money while doing it. So I'm going to jump into these Poshmark sales and show you guys what I got going out. Okay guys, we got the 7 orders going out on Poshmark. These are 2 pair of American Eagle cargo shorts, both men's size 36. This one sold for 18 bucks and this one sold for 22 bucks to the same buyer. One had stains on them, the other one didn't. These are Venom MMA shorts, jiu-jitsu type shorts, sold for 25 bucks. That's a men's 31. These are some very old Levi's 515 women's jeans, sold for 20 bucks as soon as I cross-listed them with Vendu to Poshmark. That is a women's size 8, I think I said that already. Vintage Hanes sweatshirt, just a plain solid blank sweatshirt, new with tags, sold for 20 bucks on Poshmark. We got a Southern shirt, just that's the brand, Southern shirt, sold for 15 bucks. That's a men's large. And the last item, I've been having a lot of luck with this brand lately, Vegas, however you pronounce it, guys. 20 bucks. These are women's 7'8", super skinny, the Dublin skinny, sold for 20 bucks. So very thankful to see that go, and it didn't sit very long at all. So that is the sales for the weekend, guys. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Hopefully you guys are staying encouraged out there through the ups and the downs, and just focus on the fact that we're in business for the whole year, not just for a week. So if you guys are having bad sales this week, you could be smashing it next week. So just stick with it and stay positive and just enjoy the ride, guys. That's gonna do it for this one. Catch you guys on the next one. Until then, let's make this cash, guys. Peace.